capital program and then pay that back through a payment program, which was the stormwater assessments.
Now, you look at from 2005 until we actually started moving on these projects and everything, the cost of everything has gone up. Number one. Number two, at the time, we had things that came up that at the time were not really in front of us in addressing this problem. Additional stuff that came up. Okay? On your list that you have there right now of these small list projects, I looked at them. The majority of them were ones that we had discussed a while ago. I only see maybe 3 or 4 that are new on it. Am I correct on that?
The majority of them were 2004 originated, and then 2008 a few more got piggybacked on.
So the comments that we're adding new ones on here is not correct. I would say
1 or 2 a year we might get based on rainfall.
But I'm saying based on your what you did for us and you bringing it up to us, like Vice Mayor said, we've discussed this last year, this year, and we're coming up against with it. That's when you turned around and told us that to do these projects, and you came back with $4 million, would cost us about $10 million when we actually go through all of it. Am I correct?
It was understood that it may take 20 years to do these projects.
That's correct. So based on that, it's hard to determine exactly how much it's going to cost us because the cost of everything is going up.
And we were not recommending a third bond. We were recommending that the small projects would be done based on available funding for the stormwater assessment.
In other words, that's correct. We would include it in our annual budget of discussion on projects and how much money we were going to set aside to address these small stormwater projects. Am I correct? Okay. That being said, I've asked you enough questions. Anybody else want to talk to David before he sits down?
David, mostly remaining projects are on this side of the city, the older part of the city.
The majority of the remaining projects is the southeast quadrant of DeBary.
This is the older part of the city, right?
Yes, sir.
And do we have a concentration of senior people in that area?
Probably.
And do we have a concentration of lower income people in that area?
Yes, expect so, yes, sir.
Can you tell me if they've been paying this stormwater fee over the years? Like everybody else?
Yes, sir.
And they do not have their projects done, right?
Not at this point, yes.
So we're going to say these people, well, you've been paying all these years, but you ain't got your project, but we just going to do away with the program. Is that what's on the table here? These people have been paying, they deserve, just like, and I've heard it, and you've heard it too, well, over on the rich side of town, you took care of them, and here we are, you haven't taken care of us, but we've been paying just like everybody else. It ain't fair. It's just not fair. Thank you.
Any financial officer, public question? You can ask the question because we're sitting here still waiting for an answer.
May I ask you, under the rules of generally accepted accounting principles for the municipality, if this was deemed a contingent liability,
So then it rests on my.
that we have a liability of $4 million that has never been reflected on the financial statements before,
Okay.
what are the prospects for the account?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bacon. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Okay, let's call for the question of the motion is on the floor, the table.
You can't call a question without 75% of approving that motion. That's a motion.
Okay?
You just can't call it like that.
And that's correct. In the opinion of the chair, he says move for the motion. I look to see if the rest of them agree, and then we move for the motion. If I don't get no more nods, we still continue. Am I correct, as a chair? That's correct.
Can I finish my question though?
No, sir, because I asked you to move motion, and you're answering your question. Okay? Does anybody object to the movement of the motion? Okay, sir. We have a motion on the floor from Mr. Brady to table this for indefinite amount of time. Okay? Am I correct, Mr. Brady?
Yes.
Do I hear a second?
And already seconded by Mr. Bacon.
Mr. Bacon, you second this to table it?
Just a clarification, but we can make a change if the circumstances require a change.
Listen, I have a motion on the floor. You need to, at this time, second it. Then you can ask questions, sir. Do you second it? Yes, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now you can ask your question, Mr. Bacon.
Well, just in case there's an accrued liability of $4 million that goes on that financial statement,